Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Thursday, June the 7th. About a little after 3 p.m. West Coast time. Oh, right off the bat. Yes, Bear, I'm loving the warmer weather. Even though I'm a March baby, the sun's bright. Definitely one for summertime. Even when I was at my heaviest point in life, tipping the scales at 301 pounds, sweating like a pig, I still love the summer. And as heavy as I was, I could still freeze to death. So yeah, I thrive on sunshine. When I still was indoors, first thing I would do is just open all the windows. I love light. I love the sunshine. So definitely dig the summertime. Which is why during the summertime, I go through socks like crazy. My feet hurt because everybody else, all my friends and stuff, despise the heat. So if I'm running errands out, they'll, oh, could you go over here if you're going to the store? Could you give me this and give me that? So I'm like the errand boy during the summertime. So it's no big deal. So today I went to the county office and turned in my letter, registered for work, for employment. So I got that taken care of. Now, like I said, it's just the waiting game. It's just a matter of waiting on them. And again, they reiterated it's going to take up to 3 weeks, before you hear anything, because there's so many people registered with the county office for EBT and GR and assistance. It's getting a lot of homeless people here, and it's but I don't know. There's no relief in sight, truthfully. So, but that's okay. I had a new friend, gentleman, Mexican gentleman. I met him at Memorial Park maybe 3 weeks ago. Sorry, I'm walking under a Russian olive tree. Really nice guy. He's homeless. He kind of, his state of homelessness is kind of due to family. He used to live in Chicago, and he was kind of like looking to come out this way, out to California. He's got family out here. He's got brothers and stuff like that. So, and he was saving quite a bit of money. So his brother said, "Yeah, sure. Basically, send me, a couple of $1,000s, to get you started over here and get you help out." And his brother's into construction, so, and he's got his own business per se, I guess. So he came out, stayed with him and his family. And can you let me borrow another $1,000? Oh, can you let me borrow $700 so the phone doesn't get shut down? And perpetuating, starting the process. And I've heard so many stories. That's how it starts. I guess some homies didn't like him or didn't know who he was, so they kind of threatened him, and then they threatened his family. They didn't want someone new, so his brother ended up kicking him out, basically, not paying back the money that he owed him. And he told me, like in Spanish, he's just sad and frustrated that this could happen, that family could do this. He says, well, I know firsthand because I kind of experienced it, without going into detail, and I told him, I go, it happens. It happens. So, and then he got, a week ago, he showed me the paperwork. He was on the Metro bus. He got on, and some older gentleman, 70-something years old, was saying something to him, and The guy was, the gentleman was ignoring him, and the older guy says, "I'm talking to you." For some reason, I guess he had a hair up his butt, and basically assaulted him and had him kind of in a hold or whatever. And the bus driver pulled over. The police was called. The report was made. Um, the bus driver told him where to go, like at Union Station, to help file some paperwork. So I guess one of the officials, one of the supervisors, came down and gave him a paperwork for kind of like a report, a criminal report. So he came in and asked me about trying to help him, and I told him basically, yeah, you know, do this and do that, and make sure that you go back to Union Station and fill out the paperwork. And he already pretty much started, and I just told him, okay, ignore this. You weren't in a vehicle. You don't have an attorney, and it wasn't in front of one of your businesses. You don't own a business or whatever. So, NA on that, NA on that, and NA on that. So, but I says, yeah, just fill the rest of this out, date it, and take it back today, immediately. He says, should I wait till tomorrow? I go, no, the sooner you get this done, the quicker you can get compensation. And hopefully, I'm sure they will. Metro has a good reputation of not wanting a scandal and pretty much settling out. So, and there's a language barrier, so he most likely is looking to get compensated up to $10,000. And I told him, yeah, if you have any questions, you know, come and ask me and stuff like that. He says, well, you know, I'd like to try to get. I go, honestly, right now, I just got back from running some errands, and I got to catch up, and I still got to do a vlog, and I got to do this, and I got to do. I'm really busy. My heart goes out to him. Everybody. It's like I'm the concierge of homeless people here in Pasadena. There's so many people that come and ask me questions. Another lady who this morning, past couple days, asked me, she was a victim of catfishing. She's got money saved up. She's indoors at a place called Centennial, where they get you low-income housing or Section 8. And basically for the past year or whatever, during a course of over several months, she was on a dating site, and she was catfished for $11,000, a little over $11,000. And she's like, oh my God, I can't believe people do. I go, do you think that he was doing this to other women? I go, yeah, they're always doing reports on this, you know, and you're not, most assuredly, you're not the only one. So, and I was trying to help her, and excuse me, she wanted some advice. I go, you know, just let it go. It's an international thing. It's not from this country, and only the country has the power to do something about it, and they're not really going to do anything. So she's really bummed out, and she's just walking around in complete bewilderment, you know, just saying, I can't believe people do that. And I go, yeah, they do that. You're not the only one. He probably had maybe a handful at a time that he was doing this to. So, you know, don't beat yourself over it. I feel so stupid. I go, no, it's just, you're just a victim. They victimize. They play on your emotions, especially more so if you're a woman. And I go, it's not just women. They do it to men too, you know. It's the longing, you know, and they play on your feelings. They say all the things that you want to hear. And then, oh, you know, I got sick, or I was going to travel. I need to get my passport. I was flying out to see you, but I got held up at customs. My paperwork wasn't straightened out, so they need me to pay a fine. Could you wire me money? MoneyGram, Western Union, et cetera, et cetera. And she even went and bought, like, because he was requesting it, bought some Apple cards, Apple iTunes cards, and Google Play Store cards. I go, yeah, that's how they do it. They cash that in and they save it, or they sell it. And it's not just, it might be at maybe at one person, but it's a whole group. Think of a room full of telemarketers, but they do this. She's like, I feel sorry for her. She's kind of gullible, but aren't we all in some way? So I've had kind of a busy day and busy morning, and still feeling a little under the weather. Got a bit of a tickle in my throat, so I've been drinking green tea all day. And tomorrow, yesterday I saw in Pasadena Weekly, which is like the local little tabloid paper that comes out every week, and I had forgotten about it. Once every Friday, for like six Fridays during summer, they Lake Avenue Church does an event like classic car night and stuff like that. They do barbecues, and I think the last event they usually do like a chili cook-off. The admission's free. Donations are welcome to offset the cost of foods and everything. But I'm not going to promise you folks anything. I'm going to try and go there tomorrow night. It starts at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to be really busy with a lot of vlogs coming up. So definitely there's going to be a lot of videos. I'm going to be pretty busy, and I'm going to try and we got a new bus route. It's on temporary basis up for the trailhead that's up by JPL, and I'd like to try and go up there maybe Sunday after the live stream, and after going to church in the park for breakfast in the park, and then I'm going to walk down to the Senior Citizen Center where the buses starts, good old Route 88, and I'm going to try and catch that and see if I can't do a vlog from there. Plus, I think I'm also going to go to the farmers market. So, yeah, a lot of videos that I got posted up this weekend. Plus, I got a busy week. There's something in line that I have to attend this week. So, yeah. And a friend of mine wants me to. He says, you know, with what you're doing and stuff like that, and you getting so much more recognition. This is they're starting forums on homelessness, and maybe you should attend and give your voice. I go, yeah, if you think it'll help, yeah, I'll just let me know when. I'll look up at the schedule, the city schedule, and try my best to attend. So. Yeah, just busy, my friends. Just busy. So I was getting a little lazy and starting to fall asleep. I was almost gonna take a nap, and I just had to walk out and do this. So I think that's about it. As short as it is. So definitely Sunday morning around 6:30, 7 o'clock, I'll do the live stream. And I get so lost chatting with you folks and trying to answer your questions that I lose track of time. And last Sunday, by the time I got back to my spot, it was already about 8:45 in the morning, and there was no way I would have been able to make it and get some food. So I failed to go. I'm going to try and go there. I'm also going to try. Sunday's going to be really busy for me. Shoot. I'm going to try and go over to Lake Avenue Church for dinner, because they do dinner there also, instead of going to my friend Mike's, because there was an incident at Mike's, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I stopped doing the nighttime feedings in the parks, because everybody gets temperamental, fussy. I understand the mentality, and you're hungry and stuff, but you're not starving. I've said this time and time again, there's no possible way to starve to death in Pasadena. Dealing with the elements, that's another thing. Definitely over here, the Pasadena Library is our main sanctuary. But yeah, so I'm just going to go to Lake Avenue, and I haven't been there honestly in a long time. It's nice. It's sit-down service. They have huge tables. I think they're sometimes almost 100 people go there at a time to get fed, and huge round tables, and they have a lot of the parishioners are a lot of children and a lot of young people, choir and whatnot, and a great part of the community. So the kids come around and serve people and stuff like that. So it's nice, and they always have great food. I remember one time they had riblets, and it was really good. But yeah, they don't spare any expense. They go all out. So I'm gonna try and do that. Can't film, but I can probably do a little vlog after dinner and talk about it, and then post it up on Monday. So with that being said, my friends, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. It is 3:22 and I have about 78 degrees Thursday afternoon. So anyway, I'm gonna end it here, and I will go inside and post it. So as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, be kind to those around you. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment and pull down your pants and slide on the ice, because it's a beautiful time of the season. Coming up on summer. Summer's coming up in what, another 2 weeks, I believe. Next weekend, big, the Chalk Festival, the Father's Day Chalk Festival. I think they start coming in Friday, coordinating and taping off the areas for the artists. I hope that last year wasn't so good in the sense that they usually have like really good 3D artists. I mean, incredible. So I hope this year is a little bit better with the 3D art, but always the art is just awesome. I mean, chalk artists from all over the world, not just locally, so it's a lot of fun. I'm going to do that. And what else do we have? We got something else. Doggone it. I'm having a senior moment at 52. Shoot. So anyway, I'm also going to put a link down below for Lake Avenue so you can see the barbecue for Friday nights and stuff like that. It's really cool. They got classic cars and vintage cars and barbecues and stuff. So looking forward to that tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to go there. Well, I can go. It's just a matter of getting off my lazy butt. So anyway, my friends, you folks take care of each other. Have a beautiful, beautiful Thursday evening. And I will talk to you tomorrow. I love you all. Bye-bye.